Here I have 5 times open parentheses n minus 2 close parentheses is less than 4 open parentheses 2n plus 6 close parentheses plus 2. To solve this, the very first thing I always do is draw my balance line so I know where my two expressions are. And then I'm going to simplify the expressions on each side. Before I do that, I need to identify my variables so I know where they are. Okay, to simplify, I'm going to follow the order of operations. And I can see on the left-hand side my parentheses are not able to be simplified because I have n minus 2, a constant of variable, and they cannot be combined. No exponents. I do have a multiply. It's 5 times the parentheses, so let's go ahead and take care of that. 5 times n is 5n. 5 times negative 2 is going to give us negative 10. Then I have add and subtract, and I cannot do that on this side. So we'll look at the other expression. And same situation with our parentheses. We have a constant and a variable, so they can't be combined. No exponents, and we do have a multiply. 4 times 2n is 8n. 4 times 6 is 24, and it's positive. And we can't forget to bring down this plus 2. That was our multiply and divide, so now we have add and subtract, and we'll add the 24 plus 2, which will give us 26. Bring down our 8n. 26 was positive, and we had 5n minus 10 on the left. I've simplified both of these expressions as much as possible, so now I need to start solving. Again, I want to make sure I know where my variables are, and I can see they're on both sides of the balance line, so I'm going to have to manipulate a little bit to get them where I need them. And to solve, we will work this backwards, or in reverse. Moving our variables all to the same side, I'm going to subtract. So I'll subtract 5n from both sides. And 5n minus 5n will cancel out. 8n minus 5n will leave us with 3n. We're going to bring down our extras. Okay, we've got some add and subtract because we have a plus 26 on the right-hand side. So to undo that, we'll have to subtract 26. We have to stay balanced, so it has to be subtracted from both sides. And we will cancel that out here, and it'll be negative 36, and we'll bring down our 3n. We're done with our adding and subtracting, but we do have a multiply. 3 is multiplied by n, so we will reverse that by dividing both sides by 3. We'll have an n left on the right-hand side, and a negative 12 left on the left-hand side. We did not multiply or divide by negative, so our sign just comes straight down. We'll have the 12 is less than n. We always like our variables to come first, so we're going to flip the entire thing, just completely reverse it, and that will give us n is greater than negative 12. So n is greater than negative 12. My graph is going to be at negative 12. I'm going to label this one, and I'll put a negative 12 right here. Doesn't matter because we get to number these like we want to. 10, here will be a negative 8, negative 4. It is greater than negative 12, so our numbers are going to be pointing to the right, the direction of the larger numbers. There is no line under this, so this gives us an open circle at the negative 12. These are the numbers that are larger than negative 12, and so that's the direction of our arrow.